Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Smart Wallet and Me, where financial wisdom matters. In today's video, I want to discuss about what's going on with these Chinese stocks, with Alibaba, Tencent, NIO, and also what's going on with the delisting of some of these three Chinese companies on communications. It looks like there's a reversal again. So I'm going to cover this right now. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so yesterday I broke out the news for you guys discussing about what's going on with Jack Ma, and also regarding the executive order that Trump made. And now today there's a Bloomberg article says that China ADR sink on report US eyeing Alibaba Tencent bans, because the new executive order was banning 8 Chinese apps. One of them was Alipay and WeChat, and they targeted Alibaba and also Tencent. And so now Alibaba and Tencent are afraid that the US is going to be starting to target them particularly. And according to this article, Alibaba Group Holdings and Tencent Holdings tumbled, pulling down other Chinese stocks that trade in the US after a report the US is considering adding the 2 internet heavyweights to the China stock ban that has whipsawed some Asian-based companies this week. This includes NIO and XPeng, and also Li Auto and some other Chinese companies too, because they're in the crosshairs of this executive order too. Shares slumped on Wednesday after Dow Jones reported that US officials are considering expanding a list of companies prohibited from receiving US investments. Other actively traded peers, including NIO, JD.com, and Pinduoduo, also fell. So guys, this is expanding further out. And also, I don't think this is just in relation to Trump. I think that a lot of Congress officials are in approval of this listing or delisting of these Chinese stocks, because it passed the House and the Senate unanimously, and also the president signed it off. So I don't think it's just going to be tied to President Trump once he leaves office. I don't think it's going to die down. If anything, I think it will still be alive, and I think that there's a big risk of these Chinese stocks. The New York Stock Exchange earlier announced plans to proceed with the delisting of China Mobile, China Telecom, and China Unicom Hong Kong after a pair of about faces on the future of the firms. So if you guys remember, first they wanted to delist these 3 Chinese telecom companies, but then the New York Stock Exchange reversed that decision. But now it looks like they reversed that decision, and so now they're actually going forward to delisting these 3 telecom companies. You can see here New York Stock Exchange reverses again with plan to delist China telecom firms. So yesterday I was talking about how these rules are being retracked and then tracked again and retracked, and so a lot of people are confused as to what's really going on. And also China was declaring that they want to be ready for war at any second now. And today we have the news of the violence in Washington D.C., and so that's still going to be unfolding, and we have to see what's going to happen right there. But regarding these 3 telecom companies, it looks like they are going to be delisted, and that brought a lot of fear into these Chinese companies. And you can see here Tencent lost 3.97% today. It dropped $3.04 to $73.62. It dropped right below that 50-day moving average of 74.87. It's still better than where we were just last week at 67.28. It's been going up, but this news today really brought it down. Same thing with Alibaba. You can see that the price just dropped again today. Alibaba has been targeted recently over a lot of bad news and negative news, and it just seems like it cannot catch its breath to try to get back up again, and it's just struggling, and it's going down. It looks like from here the MACD is going back down again. The RSI strength is also around 63, which is pretty strong, but still, it still needs to get back up there again if it wants to prove otherwise. And then also NIO dropped $2.70 or 5.08%. And we thought that going into NIO day, we were going to be hitting it higher. And these are my lines that I drew from my previous video. And you can see here that, this stock right now is going right above my line right here, but it dropped back down. We were just going to be passing that on today's news, but unfortunately, because of that negative news, it brought it back down to 50.50. But it is still above the 50-day moving average, which is a good sign. and we just have to see what's going to happen with this news of the delisting of these Chinese stocks. It would be determined based on that information, and I'll break that down for you guys as soon as I get more information. But I just thought it would be very interesting for me to break down what's really going on right now with these three Chinese companies being delisted, the telecom companies, and also with JD.com, and then Tencent and Alibaba and NIO. And I just thought that I have to break this news out for you guys so that you guys can see what to do based on the information that I'm providing with you guys with. So guys, that's all I have for you. Again, if you like this video, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of you out there. Thanks for watching and stay safe.